Okay, let's begin by distributing this 3 out over all these terms. And so negative 3 root 45 minus 3 times 45 minus 3 root 80. And negative times a negative is a positive 3 and 180. Okay, so from there, we can start breaking down each of these terms, and we can look at this one and say, well, 45, 9 and 5, that's great. 3 times 45, that would give us 135. 80, we can break that down into 16 and 5. So 3 root 16 and root 5. And 180, we can break that down into 36 and 5. And that one, maybe you pulled out your calculator. Again, if you ended up not getting the same numbers to break this down to, in other words, the 180, maybe you divided by 4 or whichever, you ended up with an extra step. That's perfectly fine. You'll end up with the same answer. Again, how long do you spend looking for the biggest number versus just getting to the next step? And as long as you're careful with the numbers, it'll all work out either way. So this first one, negative 3 times positive 3 is negative 9 root 5. We have our 135 by itself. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12 root 5. And then 3 times 6 is 18 root 5. Okay, so there we go. We do have like terms here. And so we can bring all those root 5s together and we end up with minus 3 root 5. And then we have that 135 by itself at the end. And that would be our final answer.